Are you tired of searching for the perfect luxury golf community here in Southwest Florida, only to be overwhelmed by the options and unsure which one fits your lifestyle best? Well, with over 80 golf courses in Southwest Florida, that's easy to understand. But don't worry, I've narrowed it down to the top 4 luxury golf communities here in Southwest Florida that combine world-class amenities, stunning homes, and exceptional golf experience. So imagine this, you've worked hard for your dream lifestyle, and now it's time to enjoy it. But instead of swinging the clubs on a pristine golf course or relaxing in a luxurious clubhouse, you're stuck comparing communities, wondering which one truly delivers. Sound familiar? Well, let's change that. My name's Kim Feltis, your Southwest Florida Realtor, specializing in helping people just like you find their perfect home. If you love golf and luxury living, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for more insights into the best communities in the area. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email, and let's talk about your real estate needs. Okay, so number 1 on the list is Mediterra, and this is located between Bonita Springs and Naples on Livingston Road. And it is around 1,700 acres. It's a gated community with less than 950 residences, and there's 1,000 acres of preserve in this community as well. So it's very well-grown preserve areas. There's 2 Tom Fazio designed golf courses, and there's a 450 max membership for the community. So you're going to have plenty of availability to get onto the golf course. A lot of these homes are second homes for people as well, so you have the options of playing a little bit more than you would in some of the other communities that have way more golf memberships available. So this golf course community has a state-of-the-art practice facility and driving range as well. One thing that it has that I don't know of very many other communities, maybe 1 or 2 other ones in the area, it has its own private beach club on the Gulf of Mexico. So not only do you have a great golf community, but you can also take the family to the beach and hang out at the clubhouse and all that that's right there on the Gulf. Currently, the inventory for this community, there's 44 units that are available, ranging from condos to single-family homes. The condos start around $949,000 and they go up to about $2.25 million. And the single-family homes start around $2.195 million and they go up to almost $18 million. So this has a very wide range of homes and styles that you can choose from. And this is, of course, with the name Mediterra, you can imagine that it's a Mediterranean themed community. Next up on my list is Gray Oaks, which is on Airport Pulling Road just before Golden Gate Parkway, and it's going to be on the east side of Airport Pulling. And this community features almost 900 residences and 2 separate communities inside of it. So there's Gray Oaks itself, and then there's the estuary in Gray Oaks. So there's 2 separate communities for this. And there's also, the community features 3 championship golf courses, a wellness center, 3 dining venues, 2 clubhouses, tennis, pickleball, and bocce ball. So there's plenty of things to do here. Now let's get to the golf part of it. So there's 3 championship golf courses here. One of them is the Palm, one's the Estuary, and one is the Pine course. And the Pine course is rated in the top 5 toughest courses in Florida. So it's a very challenging course, but with the other 2 you can, depending on what your ability is as far as playing goes, you can get on any of the courses, whichever one suits your needs the best. Now this community has 780 golf memberships available, and the clubhouse has a golf performance center to improve your golf game with the latest technologies. They have TrackMan and things like that there that can help you, as well as club fitting facilities and things like that. So currently with this community there's 15 homes listed, homes and condos, and the condos range from the low 2 millions, I think 2.3, 2.4, somewhere around there is the price range for those. And then you have single family homes ranging from 3.2 to 15.9. So it's pretty wide range again of single family home prices. But this is a great community and everybody raves about the luxury and pristine look to this community. Okay, so third up in my list is going to be the Bonita Bay Club. And this is a very well-established community that has homes being built all the way back into the 80s. And with that, you have great landscaping and preserve areas that are very well grown out, so that they don't look like the new communities that we have down here where the trees are still staked and having things like that happen. So you get a good feel when you drive through the community, basically, is what I'm saying. So there's also 12 miles of hiking and biking trails throughout the community. So if that's your thing and you want to get out for a morning run or ride your bike around, you don't have to walk or ride down the streets. You have your own areas that you can do that on. This community actually is so large that they have 5 championship golf courses. I believe 2 of them are not in the middle of the community, but they're in a separate location, but you have reciprocals that you can play with all of those. So with them having 5 different golf courses, you have a great fit for all levels of skill play. Some of the architects that the names that you might think of would be Tom Fazio and Arthur Hills, are architects of a couple of the golf courses in there, so you do recognize the names. Many players are familiar with their names, so it's something that you would recognize when you hear about who's the designer of the course. This community has 7,754 residences that offer something for all lifestyles, ranging from homes that are right on the Imperial River, that have their own boat docks. You can be out in the Gulf of Mexico enjoying your day in your boat, within 10-15 minutes probably, because there's an intercoastal that goes along the side. So once you get out into that, it's a no-wake zone, so you have to go slow. But once you get around the corner and you go up and then go through Little Hickory Pass, then you're right there in the Gulf. You go from that, there's small homes ranging into 300,000s, but then you also have Sea Glass and Omega, which are the last 2 high-rises that they built in this community, and they're very luxurious homes. I've been in them when they were during construction, and those range in the 5-6 million range as well. So prices in the community, they range anywhere from, like I said, the low 300s up to $6 million. So great, well-established community, and like I said, there's a ton of areas. So it could take you, the only drawback that I see is sometimes if you live in Sea Glass or Omega, it could be at least a 10-minute drive to get out of the community to State Road 41. Okay, number 4 on the list is Miromar Lakes, and I was an on-site salesperson at Miromar Lakes quite a few years back when I first got into real estate. That was one of my first gigs with real estate. And now that I'm on the general side, I think I've been in the general side for 8 or 9 years since I was there. So I know a lot about this community. I love this community. It's got various different neighborhoods inside of it, and there are 32 different neighborhoods inside of this community. So you have anything from smaller single-family homes, condos. There's no high-rise condos. I think the tallest would be Mirasol, and there's probably, I'm not exactly sure, maybe 12 to 14 floors in that, the 2 towers for that. One thing that stands out in this community is it's built on a 700-acre lake, and they do allow water skiing, and there's a water ski course on the lake. So that's kind of a cool feature for people that like to water ski. You can do that right there. You can also do boating. There's a lot of pontoon boats, and you can rent pontoon boats as well as paddle boards and stand-up paddle boards and kayaks and things like that right at the clubhouse. So besides that, you have the white sand beaches all along the area of the clubhouse, and the clubhouse itself is a Juan Montoya design clubhouse. My son and his wife were married here, so I hold this place near and dear to my heart because of that. It's a very great place for people to relax. The golf course is an Arthur Hills course, and there's a separate clubhouse for golf only, for the members only, on the other side of the road where the golf course is at. I have played this course a few times, and it's very, I wouldn't say super challenging, but it is a challenging course. But it's pretty open, and there's not a lot of water for the most part. You're going to run into water on several holes, but not every hole. So I would say this is one of my favorite courses in the area. And right now in Miromar, there's currently 60 residences for sale, ranging from the low 600s all the way to 6 million. And 6-8 months ago, there was a home that was listed for sale around 10 million, and I think it was withdrawn, but that gives you the price range of where you're at in this community. And back in 2011, this community was named the #1 community in USA. So whether you're looking for exclusivity, variety, or a lifestyle that combines golf with other activities, these communities have everything that you're looking for. If one of these luxury golf communities piques your interest, let's schedule a tour. Comment below or contact me directly to get started. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and share this video with anyone dreaming of golf course living here in Southwest Florida. And I'll see you in the next video.